Okay, back to our tuning stand here. So the first thing I do is adjust it for a 45 and not a modern bike. That means you got to move it way over. Probably about in that area would be my guess. Put a little bit of lube on the tapers here. Okay, should be good to go. All right. Maybe not enough. We'll see. Yep, we made it. All right, see how close we are. Okay, so we got about 2.5 lines there, about the same on that side, maybe slightly less on that side. So this is how it starts. Not sure how close you guys can see over here, so trying to get it. Too much crap on the floor. So basically, right here, we're watching our needles going back and forth as I rotate. So, when the needle's in the high spot, like right there, that means it's high right here in the center. It means it's twisted. And you'll see where this one's high at. And that one's high at about the same spot, maybe slightly behind. You have to look at both needles at once to see how close they are. They're pretty consistent, it looks like. So you can't be twisted on both, so that means this one's too wide and this one's too narrow, so you just spread it. And it pivots off the crank pin. So that means we have to move the wheels like this. Now if you put a caliper on here and measure it, you can probably see that. The other option is both main shafts are kicked up that way, which is not likely. They're both the same. It's always possible. With bad flywheels, you will see stuff like that happen. So I don't know if you can see the two needles down here or not, but they're right over here, so maybe you can see them. Okay, so you take a big wedge like this, wipe the crud off of it. You stick it in there and 90 degrees and go up with it. There we go. Just like that. And you see what you got. I took out half of everything. Took out 3/4 of it on this side. So I don't know if you can see the needle moving, but it's barely moving. So, still the same spot. It's a little bit lower down over here. Yeah, about the same. So instead of being 90, we need to move up more toward the crank pin this time and do the same thing. Right there ought to do the trick. Camera's a little low over there. There we go. Okay, now what do we got? Same spot. Same spot. So I'm going to hit both flywheels. Like that. See if the shafts want to move. instead of doing the same thing every time. That one's almost not moving. This one's moving almost a full line, 3/4 of the line at least. Right there. This one's about right here is where the high spot is now. So a small amount of twist in it. So twist, and you put something on one side of the flywheel. Usually I jam my wedge under it. And give it a light tap. That'll knock the twist out of it a little bit. It'll also affect the high spot a little bit also at the same time. You get 2 for 1. You can also screw things up real quick too. We like doing that. Okay, what do we got now? Now we're high right here on that side. We're still high over here. So I didn't hit it hard enough to move it. Hit it harder. More force. If in doubt, hit it harder. That definitely moved it. Still high the same spot, that one. And now it's high right there in the center also. So now you're high basically the same thing now. So you go 180 over, which is just off center at the bottom. About right there. Open up a little bit. Let's see what you get. Somewhere over in the middle again is where the high spot is. Pretty much. There, there. This one's slightly lower than this side. Not by much. Very close. And over here it wanted to spread slightly. Not quite in the center, a little off center. Probably about there. 2 adjustments at once. Not recommended. Now I don't do things I'm supposed to do anyway, so why worry about that? Okay, put those back up where they belong in the needle. Alright. See what we got. Okay, that one got closer, this one's a little bit further. About 90. About 90 again. Okay, so now we need to go over here. Again. There we go. Pretty damn close now. Most people wouldn't go any further than this because it's very damn close. This one's basically not moving, that one's barely moving. I think it's still about 90-degree area. And this one's different. This one's over here. So that means we need to hit it over here. Or wedge it over here and hit it over here. probably where you shouldn't stop playing with it. Excuse me. So you see how the needles are basically not really moving much. But they are moving if you look really close. So I think I can get it closer. So that means we're going to get a few more hits on it. See if I can screw it up. We like doing that around here. Why stop when it's almost perfect when you get it just about dead nuts perfect? Okay, so high spot is definitely over in this area. And it's definitely right there. So the closer you have the crank pin, the better. The most air is over here, so I'm going to hit this side. So I'm going to wedge it. And hit right over here lightly. That was light, wasn't it? I don't think it really changed all that much. Might have got a little bit worse on this side, maybe. More like here now. And about the same. So now they're equal. They're both high here. So that means you either hit it a couple times right there, or you go over here and spread it. I always like doing a combination of both, because when you hit it, you shock it, so things kind of self-align. If you keep wedging, it might pop back on you. So if you shock it every now and then, it's going to find a spot it likes. Okay, that one pretty much quit moving. Still moving over that side. Center. Center. So I'm going to go ahead and do a little wedge right here. It needs more on this side. I'm going to hit it. This side's pretty good. This side's where the air is. If you get this closer on that side, it's going to make that side closer too. So I'm going to give a little love tap right there. Fairly good hit. And it moved. Oh yeah. It's the opposite side. Yep. So give it a little bit of a squeeze. Not that much. Yeah, we're getting close. I think that's about it. I don't think I'm going to get any closer than that. So this is the left side, this is the right side. That is how the motorcycle is, not how it is in the stand. So if you look at them both, they're not doing anything. This one's twitching back and forth. It's not really staying consistent. That's like the shaft's out around slightly. It's not really moving. This one over here is moving slightly up, just barely a couple tenths up there. It's a little bit higher on the bottom, I think. It's hard to tell. Maybe a little bit high on the bottom side, maybe. If I had to guess, I'd say we're about the same on that one. So, theoretically, if I go like that, you shouldn't screw it up. Nope, I didn't screw it up. it pretty much, they're not moving. I think that helped it slightly. I don't know, the light one might have a slight twitch to it. I don't know. It's pretty damn close. So, let's see a twin cam do that. Good luck. I've done it though. It's hard. Okay, so there you go. That one's all trued up. So let's go ready to put in the bike. Or in the cases anyway.